What is up, guys? Sorry, I got a message there. This is the first time I have ever gone live on YouTube. Steve here with Fish On, and I thought I'd give this a shot. I have no idea what to expect here, if comments can come in or what, but had someone ask me the other day, what's the one thing, I should change if I'm not catching fish? And we're going to go over that right now. Two things came to mind. First thing is everyone obsesses over what bait to use, what fly, what lure, and that can matter. There's no question about it. But I would suggest to change your depth range, change your cadence, change your retrieve if they're not biting. If I'm catching fish and you're not, then I'm probably doing something different with my presentation. So many times if you guys come up to me on the river like this and say, hey, what are you using? A lot of times what you're using is going to be great. It's just that you're a foot above the fish or a foot below the fish. So that's the first thing is change your depth range, change your cadence, change your presentation, change your retrieve, and before you change flies, and it absolutely could be your flies. Got a couple ducks here, mallard, drake, and hen ×2, but so that could matter. But the second thing that came to mind as I look at these ducks on the river here is just to observe. That was the other thing. Simply observe. Man, I think that's important. Before you rig up, come down to the water like this and just look around, note the conditions, enjoy the moment. Just observe. And that's the main thing. What if I spend 20 minutes at my truck right now, rigging up a 2 or 3 fly nymph rig, and I get down here and there's just fish rising all over the place? Well, that would have been a huge mistake to go 2 or 3 nymph rig, because I'm probably going to want to go on the surface and attack them with dry flies. So, here we are a week before Thanksgiving. So in this area where I'm at, northern Colorado, I could have a midge hatch, a blue wing olive hatch, especially later today. So I'm going to definitely want to kind of observe the conditions. If they're rising all over the place, then I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on the nymph rig, and I'm going to put on a midge or a blue wing olive. So that's the best advice I can give you guys. Those two things came to mind when I was asked the main thing I should change is don't obsess necessarily about your lure or your bait or your fly. Change your depth range, change your presentation and retrieve. And the second thing is to simply observe. Here's another thing with observing, actually. Spears Fan 101, I like Colorado. Hey, hi, I like Colorado too. I love it. I've lived here almost 30 years, so 90% of my content is from Colorado. So thanks for chiming in and being my first ever comment on my first ever YouTube live, if you can hear me. I don't know how this works. But here's another thing. Look at the sky. That looks like partly sunny, partly cloudy, partly sunny to me. And so is that going to impact the color of the lure or fly you use? It probably should. If it was pure sun right now or overcast, I think that should probably influence the color of the fly and bait and lures you're going to use. So that's just another thing right there, is just the sky and the conditions. How about the wind? Wind can be your friend, guys. Wind can be your friend. I'm actually about to leave this river. I might hit this later and go fish a lake right now with a buddy. It's going to be my latest episode on my channel, Fish On with Coach Steve. I'm not coaching today. I'm coaching tomorrow, so fishing today. But wind can be your friend, and so many people avoid the wind. I have friends that often say, hey, I don't catch any fish in the wind. And I say, you know why? Because you don't go. All right, there's a pretty good reason why you're not catching fish in the wind. You don't go. You're on the couch, and I'm really confident you're not going to catch any fish from your couch. So the wind can be your friend, and man, I catch a lot of fish in the wind. If you are on flat water, if you're on still water, go to the bank to where the wind is right in your face. Get a heavy lure and throw into the wind and hang on and thank me later. The shad and the bait fish are going to blow up to the bank you're on, and the fish will pile in there, and you will do really, really well. I get it. That makes it hard with the fly rod, but wind can be your friend. Catching Grace, how's it going? Have a great day out there. I'm headed to work. Wishing I was out there with you. Glad you're live. Oh, man, appreciate you. God bless. God bless, and have a good day at work. There's no bad days, Sometimes there's better days when you're on the water, but there's no bad days. So thanks for chiming in. So there's my second comment and second person on my first ever live. I don't even know how to turn this off, but we'll kill it here. Hey, Eva. Thanks for 3 people chiming in. Appreciate you guys. I'll kill it here, but if you missed the opening, it was just about, the number one thing you should change when you're fishing. So that was the point of this. I have no idea how this works, guys. I'm going to try to shut this off. But that's what came to mind when I was asked that question. I'm going to go fish. I'm going to have a new episode for you guys, I hope. and fish the lake that's right above where I'm standing. So thank you guys for watching. God bless. Catch you on the next one.